Good evening and welcome to the City Council meeting of the City of Lenore for Tuesday, January the 4th, 2022. How about that? We get to say 2022. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you for being with us tonight. Council, Happy New Year to all of y'all. We had a chance to see each other much since the year turned, but glad that Happy New Year to everybody. It's good to be out of 2021. Let's hope 2022 is better, even though it's kind of starting a little rough for us, but we will continue trying to do everything we can to make it as good as possible. COVID is still there, and we still need to, that's why we're still wearing these and doing all the things. We ask you to be as safe as you can. We encourage vaccinations. Of course, whenever possible, please, if you haven't, consider that. Those are the ways that we have to continue this battle with COVID. So we hope that we'll do that. As we go to our time in just a minute, our moment of silence and our Pledge of Allegiance will do. We would ask you to continue in your prayers, praying for all of our health care. Our hospital and locally is very busy again. I understand, I think we have 26 in the hospital as of today. And several things going on there. So we ask your prayers for all of our medical people and those that are on the front lines every day of working with this as we continue to try to battle and find ways to keep as safe as we possibly can. So please keep those people in. Please rise now for a moment of silence and our pledge. Thank you. Please salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. As we normally do, we will do our roll call now of those that are with us here in the meeting room and those that are on Zoom. I will start with those here in the meeting room. We'll start with Mr. Presswood. If we'll come around. Thank you.
Ralph Presswood.
Ben Willis.
Todd Purdue.
Chrissy Thomas.
Joe Gibbons.
David Stevens.
Ike Perkins.
Jonathan Beal.
TJ Rohr.
Scott Hildebrand.
Okay. Then we also have Joshua Harris is with us, and Shirley Cannon, our clerk, is with us, and we have Katie Davis for the news topic. Thank you for being here. And we have Crystal Smith with the city also here. Thank you. Crystal, we'll introduce our other guest in a few minutes. And we welcome Michael. Thank you as well for being here. Now I'll go to those on Zoom and ask for you to, Will, if you'll respond. Donna Bing, our finance director.
Present.
Thank you. Ken Hare, fire chief. Caitlin Horn, economic development director, Main Street.
I'm here.
Thank you. Police Chief Brent Phelps.
I'm here.
Thank you, sir. Kenny Story, our Parks and Recreation Director.
I'm here.
Thank you. Radford Thomas, our Public Utilities Director.
I'm here.
Thank you. Jenny Wheelock, our Planning Director.
I'm here.
Thank you. I hope you're feeling better. And Jared Wright, our Public Works Director.
I'm here.
Thank you. I don't think I missed anyone. We'll introduce everyone else that's here in just a few minutes. So thank you again. As our first item tonight, we have a special recognition. Apparently in October of 2021, the Western Piedmont Council of Governments was awarded an Alice Ann Woolbrook, did I say that right? Impact Award by the National Association of Development Organizations, which is NATO, NADO, for the Project Unifor Home Consortium 25th anniversary. And tonight I welcome our Executive Director from COG, Anthony Starr, along with Sherry Long, the Assistant Executive Director, and Rick Oxford, our Housing Program Manager, who are with us tonight to present this award to, I guess, the city as serving as our project partner. Anthony, welcome.
Thank you, Mayor, members of council. We're pleased to present this award. Even though the Council of Governments applied for it and received it, Lenore is also a recipient of this award because you are the key partner in this initiative. In 1995, local governments in the region began the initiative to establish a uniform home consortium. And in 1996, Lenore agreed to serve as the lead entity for that consortium. And since that time, the Department of Housing and Urban Development has allocated $24.7 million to the region and leveraging an additional $395 million for our 4 counties. In the past 25 years, the consortium has provided down payment assistance to 3,000 first-time home buyers and the development of 1,225 affordable rental units, including 380 of those for senior housing throughout the region. And this would not be possible, obviously, without the partnership that we have with the City of Lenore. But also, I would like to recognize Sherry Long, our Assistant Executive Director, and Rick Oxford, our Housing Program Manager, who have managed this day to day for all those years.
Thank you, and it's very exciting to be able to talk about this program because I can say that in 1996, who knew this program would succeed? And I would like to say Rick and I did because we were here then. So we're really pleased with the program, and it could not have happened without the City of Lenore and your excellent staff, your finance department, Nadine Hood. Nadine, bless her soul, she has written 4,000. She has handled 4,000 checks, and Rick. So that's a very impressive thing to do, and the region would not have been successful without the City of Lenore. And that's just something that it's hard to fathom when we look back 25 years ago at what happened and what the impact has been in the region just because the City of Lenore stepped up and said, we're willing to do this. And so I really want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and for all that you and your staff have done, Mayor and the City Manager. It couldn't have happened without a team effort, and we really appreciate your staff and all they've done for the region.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you, Scott, and thank you, Mayor. And it's been nice working with all of you to achieve this, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Rick. We enjoy working with you as well.
So I'd just like to present this to you, Mayor, for Lenore's efforts in making this happen. This home consortium, because of the partnership with Lenore and the other local governments, but particularly Lenore, this home consortium is consistently ranked as one of the top 5 or so home consortiums in the United States as a result. So we're appreciative of all your support and partnership. So thank you.
Thank you very much. We're going to come down and shoot a picture with you if that's
Okay.
okay. Council?
You want us to go down or stay up?
Let's go down. That's a better way to do it.
Just get the certificate in the middle there, and then step off of the wall. Come this way.
Come this way.
A little bit more. Let's do another layer. The tall folks in the back.
And I,
Chrissy, you
come
want
back
to
here, right
run
here.
this on in?
Wherever you want.
Nobody's ever asked me to be back.
Only because you're 6'4".
That is a reason.
Katie's gonna go first.
You can do one lead.
Joe.
Thank you.
All right, my turn. Look at me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You got it?
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
I'm Mayor.
Yes.
So the council doesn't have to make another trip back down here.
Sure.
So,
That's right. We'll do that now.
we can then, you may go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna ask Crystal to come up here with me, please.
Good. This, by the way, is Mr. Stanley McCormick from the North Carolina Works Career Center. and we're honored that you're with us tonight.
Thank you. Actually, I'm here tonight as a member of the Foothills Winter Veteran Stand Down as one of the co-chairmans. And what we'd like to do tonight is present 3 of our council members with a certificate of appreciation, and I'm going to go ahead and read it. And it says, "An appreciation for your outstanding support to the 2021 Foothills Veteran Stand Down. It is your caring attitude and commitment to our nation's veterans that helped make this stand down immensely successful. Your continued support of our local veterans is greatly appreciated. Thank you." And I'd like to present this with Ms. Crystal's help here to Mayor Joseph L. Gibbons, Mayor, City of Lenore. Sir. Thank you, sir. City of Lenore. Steve. Okay, so, continued support in this effort in serving our local veterans, not only in the City of Lenore, Caldwell County, and Western North Carolina as well. So,
Crystal, come join us.
Yeah, you can do
David? Come on. Can you get it? Come in the middle there.
Hold it up so we can see it.
Everybody in?
Couple in the back, just want to be able to see your face.
David.
That's perfect.
Good.
Thank you. Ready? All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I do one of these days like to break that count.
Sorry, give me 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
There we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Well, I just gonna have to do it.
Let's hold it warm. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Stanley. Happy New Year. All right, thank you again. Go ahead, Stanley. All right, Stanley. Worked out good.
Thank you very much, Stanley, for being with us tonight, those presentations, and thank you for all you do to help our veterans in this community. We certainly do appreciate that. It was a very successful day. I know that stand down, a lot of people were there. Great turnout for it. We hope that we'll be able to continue to do those as we move forward. So thank you very much for that. While we have our Council of Governments with us and their staff, we have certainly an announcement that's got to be made. It's bittersweet for all of us that Council Member Ben Willis will be in this month will be leaving us to take a position with the Western Piedmont Council of Governments. I guess we should be mad at you, but maybe we'll we won't be because we certainly are glad for Ben and his family and all that he has meant to this council. He will be serving with us the remainder of January as on the member, and he will go at the end of the month to take a new position with the Council of Governments, and we are excited for him as he moves forward in his life. He has been with the council over 10 years and has done a wonderful job. He served in many capacities, not only in the city and the county, across the state. He has given a lot of his time, effort, and hard work to being not only a good council member, but a great member in helping our city and county grow so much. So we're very proud of that. We'll be doing more later in the month, of course, but tonight we want to make that announcement. Before we do this notice, Ben, I wanted you, if you want to say anything.
No, Joe, thank you. It was a difficult decision, but just a tremendous opportunity to be joining the family at the Western Piedmont Council of Government. I wouldn't even have that opportunity if it weren't for everybody here and my experience here at the council and getting to know every one of the department heads and all that stuff. And we'll talk more about this later, but it was hard. It was hard because this is like a family up here. The Education Foundation, I'm leading that as well, and it's such a great organization too. But I feel like I'm going to a tremendous organization to also been a part of since I've been involved here. So for almost 10 years or so. So hate to say goodbye to the city council and all that it's meant to me and the family, but I'm super excited to be joining the COG family at the beginning of February. So, yeah, that's it.
Well, we certainly, we'll be talking more, but we certainly have enjoyed serving with you for all these years. You've been a great council member. You've done a lot of good things, stuff you can be very, very proud of as you move forward. And Anthony, Sherry, Rick, you guys are going to get a good one by all means, and we certainly do consider we are part of the COG family and very proud of that. So it's actually he'll be continuing to work for us. Obviously, he can't serve on the council and work for the Western Piedmont Council of Governments is the reason this change is coming. So, we feel like, well, at least we're sacrificing him to a great cause. So.
The sacrificial lamb.
So again, thank you. But moving forward, what we will do, and I will read this notice of vacancy to you that we will be publishing. Notice is hereby given that the Lenore City Council is seeking interested individuals to fill a vacancy on the City Council created by the resignation of Councilman Ben Willis. The successful candidate will be formally appointed by the City Council at their regular scheduled meeting on Tuesday, February 1st, 2022, and will serve until Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. It's a 2-year term that was remaining. Any potential candidate should submit a letter of interest outlining qualifications as soon as possible to City Clerk Shirley Cannon, and her email is scannon@ci.lenore.nc.us, or you can reach her at 828-757-2205. Once received, the candidate will be placed on the January 18th, 2022 City Council agenda for the opportunity to address City Council and present information on why they are seeking the vacant council seat. Candidates must reside in the city limits of Lenore to serve on the City Council and meet all North Carolina statutory requirements to hold office. Contact City Clerk again at 828-757-2205 for additional information. This will be published on January 7th, January 8th, January 11th, and January 12th for publication to let people know. This is the same format that we followed several years ago when Councilmember Ron Stillwell had passed, and we filled that seat with in the same manner that we are doing this with people who were interested in serving on that. And we did interview and do that. So anyway, we present this to you tonight so that you will know how we're moving forward, and hope things will move well with that. So again, Ben, we glad that you got us in a couple more meetings and we get to see you. But we will, when it's all over, we will miss you from being here, but we're glad for what you are doing and how it's moving forward.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. All right. Any questions of anybody on the council while we're at that point? Okay, thank you. All right, we will move on then. We do not have matters scheduled for public hearing this evening, so we'll move on to our consent agenda items, which are minutes of our city council meeting of Tuesday, December the 7th, 2021, minutes of our closed session minutes of the city council meeting of December 7th, 2021. These were reviewed by the city attorney, the city council, and the city manager. Item C is an amendment. This is a capital project budget ordinance. This is for EPA Brownfield assessment grant. Staff recommends that city council approve the amendment in the amount of $1,217.12 to the capital project budget ordinance adopted by the city council on May 7, 2019 for the EPA Brownfield assessment grant capital project for a total project budget of $301,217.12, and a corresponding budget amendment of $1,217.12. And item D would be the closeout of the capital project budget ordinance, the EPA Brownfield Assessment Project. Again, this is to close out the EPA Brownfield Assessment Grant City Council adopted on May 7th, 2019 in the amount of $300,000. Note this project was completed as of December 2021 with a total expenditures of $301,217.12. Easy for me to read on there. Anyway, that's our consent agenda items A through D. I will open it for any discussion or vote.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to recommend that we accept the consent agenda items A through D as presented.
Okay, we have a motion from Councilmember Stevens to accept the consent agenda item A through D as presented. If there's any other discussion, seeing none, all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Thank you. That carries unanimously. Thank you. We'll move on then to, on our agenda for requests and petitions of any citizens. If there's anyone who would like to address the council tonight, this is your opportunity to do so. And I think most everyone has addressed us, so thank you for that. If there's anyone else, okay. We'll move on. The reports, and we do not have any reports of our boards and commissions this evening, so we'll move on to the report of the city manager, Mr. Hildebrand.
Mr. Mayor, Council, very briefly tonight, a couple items for information. Our curbside Christmas tree pickup is underway, and that will end on Friday, January 7th. The City County Service Committee will meet on Monday, January 10th at noon. Don't know if that's going to be a Zoom meeting yet or not. The Caldwell County Economic Development Commission will meet on Tuesday, January 11th, 8 a.m., and that's a Zoom meeting. The ABC Board will meet on January 13th at 2 p.m., in a Zoom meeting. And then also the LTDA will meet at 4 o'clock on the 13th. That may or may not be a Zoom meeting. And then LBAF meets on the 13th at 6 p.m., and that may or may not be a Zoom meeting. We'll know more as the days, I guess, ahead. And city offices will be closed on Monday, January 17th, in observation of the Martin Luther King holiday. And other than that, I don't have anything, except if you have any questions.
Thank you. Any? Do I? Is it still going to be? Okay. The MLK, as you was talking about, if you want to just announce.
So you may see some information come out. Hopefully we'll get a publication in the paper, but the NAACP will have Martin Luther King events as they've done in the past, but they're going to be modified because of COVID. So there will not be a march on Monday, MLK Day, that is held by the NAACP, the Caldwell chapter. But there will be a Spirit of King Award virtual ceremony. So if anyone wants to join, we'll be sharing the information on how to join that. And basically, there's going to be a nomination process where someone is nominated to receive the Spirit of King Award and doing this virtual presentation. So that will happen on MLK Day, the 17th, and I think it's at 3 o'clock. So look for more information on that, and I'll send that to Joshua so he can get it on the city site. But we're still going to have the NAACP is still going to do something, but it's going to be virtual because of COVID protocol. So stay tuned for more, and hopefully next year we'll be able to do something and have different events like we've had in the past.
Okay, thank you for that. Any other announcements at this time about anything going on that we need to talk about before we move forward? Okay, thank you. That's all you had, Mr. Hildebrand? Thank you. Okay, any report from our city attorney, Mr. Rohr?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. I know you've got a couple things you want to talk about at a later time.
Yeah, in 2 weeks I'll have some stuff for
2 weeks,
closed
okay.
session.
Thank you for that. And I do not have any recommendations from the mayor's office, other than the fact that we are still looking, we have some seats open. We have a seat on our planning board that is open, and I think we announced that at our last meeting in December, but that is still under consideration. And always, we have other seats that we always will be looking at. So if you're interested, know anyone interested, please let me know. Then we'll send that out to those that would like to serve on any of our boards. We certainly appreciate all those who do serve, and they do a great job. So we'll move on to any report from any of our council members. Okay, hearing none. And if nothing else to come before us tonight, we're going to have a short meeting. How about that? First one of 2022. Pretty short. All right, we stand adjourned.
Yeah.